you guys. So in my previous video, um, I was explaining how the bird calls, the specific bird call lets you know when people have just died, okay, when they've just passed away. Most likely bad people. So anyway, now I'm gonna talk to you about ghost towns, or towns where you feel like there's some neighborhoods where like every other house, or like every third house, or every fourth house is like empty, there's no one there. So like a lot of, like, maybe you move to a really nice rich neighborhood, and you get there and it's like, wow, there's so many houses in this neighborhood that are abandoned, and you might think, oh, or maybe you already moved there, and like maybe a few years later you see that there's so many houses abandoned. Like maybe you're a black person, and you're like, ever since I moved to this neighborhood, this neighborhood has become a ghost town. So, and you might think, this might be white flight. The white people are just moving away, and they don't want to be neighbors with black people, whatever. But actually, my theory is that it's literally a ghost town. Like, people just, the owners of the houses literally they're not alive anymore, okay? So it's kind of so because we're in the age of Aquarius, and so we're in the age of Aquarius, and the angel of death is very active. A lot of people that have done bad things throughout the years, for many generations, many centuries, they are taken out of this world. And it's not even because people are doing it. It's literally it's just the angel of death that takes them out. Like, there's not even a human being involved in this process. So so if you were feeling offended that all of a sudden your neighborhood is so empty and the value is going down or whatever, don't feel offended. It could just be divine intervention that's taking place. The divine intervention is like cleaning up the neighborhood, okay? So in a way, I guess, be happy or whatever. And this is just how God works sometimes. So a lot of people, they were thinking that when Jesus comes with the angels, and that is going to be this big, like one singular event that's just gonna like do everything all at once. But actually it's like small little, it's going on little by little. Sometimes it's bigger, sometimes it's like big natural disasters, or like or even big um, like you know I don't want to talk about it now, but maybe later in another video. So the thing is, like a lot of people thinking, oh, when Jesus comes, it's gonna be this big thing where they gather at Armageddon, and it's this big thing. But it's just like just like small little things, and like one by one, it like adds up. Small plus big things. But the thing is now, obviously, the world governments, they don't have a lot. Like obviously that they don't want to tell the truth. They don't want to say, hey, the angels of death came and they're taking us out one by one. So instead, whenever they can't explain all of the excess deaths, they decide, let's make up some kind of a logical explanation. Let's make a plague, and we'll use that plague to explain the excess deaths. Or let's stage a terrorist attack so we can explain these excess deaths, because sometimes the excess deaths will be like thousands, and how are they going to explain that God did it? So then they'll make something up, and this is how they do things. Like sometimes God will do something really powerful and like take out like a whole bunch of people, and then one of the world leaders, they will make a press conference and say, oh yeah, we did it, that was us, we did that attack, blah blah blah, and they will like take credit for what God is doing. They'll take credit for miracles, and they do such things because they want to make the world feel like they're the powerful ones, when actually the only powerful being on this earth is God. So a lot of world leaders, they like to take credit for the things that God is doing. But anyway, so and then sometimes they'll even like blame entire groups of people, or entire ethnic groups, or entire racial groups. They'll call it like a genocide or something, where they're like because they don't want to like explain to people how God miraculously made people disappear, and they don't want people to believe that God came here to defend the weak and the helpless people. And so they will like blame those same weak people for like getting rid of so many people. For instance, they'll blame people for like killing so many farmers. Like it doesn't even make logical sense that like first of all, like people with the most guns are usually going to be the farmers, they have a lot of, they like having guns and stuff. So how's it possible that like a bunch of black people just took some machetes or whatever, and that it doesn't make sense? Because we all know, like, if you take a machete or you know, any other a weapon to a gunfight, the guns are always going to be successful. You can't compete with a gun. So, but anyway, these people always create propaganda, and all the propaganda is just to deny God, and so they'll come up with any other reason except the reason that Jesus has come. That's basically